Hey guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. We got something a little bit different today. If you guys are like us, a lot of times I just want to shoot my blaster, right? I want to shoot it at something. Maybe not the animal or the household pet or your brothers or sisters or the TV. Sometimes I want to set up little figures or something, and I want to shoot them, and I don't want to have to like constantly get up and go get them and then have to reset it back up, go sit back down and shoot. I want to shoot in practice, but I don't want to have to constantly get back up and put back up the targets, right? Because you don't want to shoot like your household pet or your cat, right? Don't do that. You can get yourself in trouble. So I was actually checking my email, of course, at XFoxGames, and I was like, oh, someone reached out to me and said, hey, we have a cool little target here that we want you guys to review. And again, this is unbiased, right? So they went ahead and sent this to me. You guys can check it again down in the description. They went ahead and sent me this for my unbiased opinion. And this is actually one of the first kind of targeting systems that I've had. And I actually looked up a few of these online. I just never got them because I was like, okay, I always thought they would just shoot, like go down like this. And then you got to go back and you got to put them up. And I'm like, that is like, I might as well just set up like a little Fortnite figure or something like that, or a little Lego figure. So with this, I was like, okay, let me see what it's all about. Now, here's the thing, is it came unsuspecting. It was in this box right here, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a cool target. It makes sounds, all right. But when I opened the box, there was so much more than just the actual target. So I'm going to kind of show you everything that I got in this box, because I was like, whoa, there is a lot of stuff. So it does come with kind of these red and blue darts here. Now, I'd shot these out, of course, out of my, my Fortnite little pistol here, out of my Villainator, and they shot fine. They kind of remind me of the waffle heads in a sense, but it's not like a waffle head. A little bit more thicker of a tip on there, which gives it a little bit more weight. And they shot great. I mean, I didn't see anything too crazy. Again, they give you 10 of the reds and 10 of the blues. So if you are going to play target practice with a buddy, right, you got ample enough to kind of shoot and play. And they do give you 2 wristbands, so you guys can kind of see here. It just goes right on the wrist. And again, I got larger adult wrists, and boom, you can put it on the wrist. And I know some of you guys are like, well, why would I do that? Well, it's actually, if you had a blaster, again, kind of like this, the Fortnite pistol here, there is no extra spots on this to hold extra rounds. So you got to shove them in your pocket or something. So I kind of like that I can just have some quick extra ones here on my wrist, take them off as I need them, and then shove them in my pistol or my single shot like a Jolt or something, right? And just be back and shooting. Again, it's not needed. I was just pleasantly surprised by it because, again, they gave me 2 in the package with, again, kind of the 2 additional red and blue darts. Now, here's the thing. I want to show you a quick up close and personal here of what these darts look like comparison to other darts in the industry. Again, the E-Vikes, the Bamboos, the Waffles, the Elites. You can see, I mean, they're all pretty much the same. I didn't, again, see much of a difference in between them. Again, the heads, and again, I'll pull it up there, really remind me of the Waffle heads, just a little bit thicker than the Waffle heads. The Waffle heads were a little bit harder, but these kind of heads on here were, again, a little bit thicker and still reminded me of that Waffle style. Now, yes, this does use 3 AA's, and it does come with a little wrench here to open it up, and that's right on the bottom. So you pretty much just kind of slide it over, you undo the little screw there, you open it up, and you got 3 AA's. Super easy to put in there. And I was like, okay, so what is this thing like all about? You got 3 targets. I could see that the sides, see that? They kind of move. But I was like, I'm like, there's no lock. It doesn't stay. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So the thing that's cool about this, and I'll put it right here so you guys can kind of see it, there's 2 different modes. There is what I call just single shot mode, where it doesn't move. It just, all of them are static like this. And then you shoot, and then as you knock them down, they come back up. But then there's also, on the little back here, there's a number 2, which actually makes the sides move. The middle one is static, but the sides move. So I'm going to show you the first one here. I'm going to turn it on 1. So you turn it on, and it's ready to go. So for example, you just shoot it, kind of makes that little crashing sound. Boom, it comes right. Oh my God. How awesome is that? I can't. Oh man, I love it. And you can see up here, you got a little counter that kind of says, hey, here's how many times you have knocked all of them down. So I like it. I can just have a huge bucket of rounds next to me, and I could sit here and just fire all day long at this thing. Right back up, right? Knock 2 of them down, knock all 3, right back up. I mean, it comes back up even before I can load it. So when I have a bigger blaster, again, like the Villainator or something like that, I mean, I got 40 shots, right? I can just knock this thing down all day, go right back, knock them down, right back. I think that's cool. Now, the second feature on this is kind of a moving target, right? Don't get me wrong, it is very difficult. I have trouble from like 15 feet just shooting these things. It's like super hard, but hey, that's how you get better, right, with your foam blaster. So number 2, watch this. So now they move, making it more extremely hard to hit, but it still works the same way. So you can hit one. It makes kind of this jackpot sound, right? Comes right back up and goes. And you'll see there is a little timer up there too in case you want to time yourself and see how fast you can do it. Oh. That is awesome. So I'm going to switch this off of here, back to number 1. And again, I think, you know, something like this is really cool. When I did look on Amazon, I did see this particular model as well as a couple other ones where they actually sit on a tray and the whole thing kind of moves like really, really far. I actually like this because it's small enough to kind of fit really anywhere, right? I don't need a big trackpad for it. And to be honest, I would just keep it like this right here. Or I would put a little bit of tape on the back of these so it actually stays. So these are a little bit farther apart. One thing I did notice, and I'm going to pull it up here so you guys can kind of see it. You know, I was using my Villainator, and you know, I was just kind of blasting away. I had 40 shots of this thing, and I'm telling you, I'm a pretty good shot, but man, it was difficult under pressure, right? So you guys can kind of see me just kind of shoot and knock these things down. Yeah, sometimes you hit it and 2 of them come down, right? And it's no big deal. You knock the other one down, they come right back up. But I loved it because I didn't even need to do anything. I just shot them, and it keeps track of how many times I did it. So again, if you have a huge bucket of, you know, rival balls or something like that, perfect. Knock them down, comes right back up, knock them down, reload, and you don't have to go back and forth. So I could possibly see getting like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 of these and putting them in different spots, right? Some close, some mid, some far, so you can practice all of those long or medium shots and not have to reset them back up every time you guys are, you know, resetting or gathering them. And I did that a lot kind of in the front yard, right? I'd always set up something and kind of have a kind of a little contest. You know, you got to get it in here or shoot this. And you always had to reset. You had to go back, set everything back up. And with this, you could just say, fine, you knock them all down. Perfect. It's going to come right back up and it's reset for the next person, which again, I thought is totally awesome. So, you know, overall, guys, I think this is kind of cool. It's kind of, again, my first time seeing something like this, but I did see there is quite a few of these type of designs that are out there. And, you know, they're fairly cheap, and it comes with a lot of extras. Again, I did get 2 face bands with this as well, or they call these buffs. So, again, you got this kind of skull one. I don't know if these are all going to come exactly with the ones that you guys get, but all of these things came inside the package. So check that out. This is kind of an American skull one. These are, again, called buffs. I think they're kind of cool. They add a little bit to it. You know, if it were me, I would say, you know what, don't do the buffs. We don't need any of the darts, but just enhance this a little bit. Maybe make like something come up and down, or I don't know, maybe make it a little bit bigger. That's just my personal preference. Typically, people who get these already have some type of blaster and their favorite darts, right? It's hard for me to kind of get used to different darts, especially some of these because of the way they shoot. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I'll shoot a couple of those and see how they are, and then I'll just go ahead and just kind of leave it, you know, as is. But I mean, overall, again, it's pretty sweet. I have no complaints about it. Again, this is an unbiased, unbiased review on this. I just said, yeah, go ahead and send me this thing, and I'll tell you how it is, man. I'll tell you if I like this thing or if I'll even use it. And I do think it is something that I will probably use from time to time, just for the sheer fact that I can practice my shots without having to run back across, reset up the figures or whatever it is, or get in trouble by shooting the cat or something like that, right? I can just set this up, shoot them, have it pop back up, and re-go. That's why I really like it, right? Because I don't want any guys getting in trouble out there for, you know, shooting something you're not supposed to, and this can basically reset itself. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this thing. Again, I wish I had a couple more of these so I could set a couple of them up and just maybe go to town with my with my rival Percy's, which would kind of be crazy. Or again, my Villainator did just fine. Again, if you guys can kind of see in that video, I mean, I was trying, right? I was trying, but I wasn't hitting too many of them. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Definitely subscribe if you guys haven't already, and definitely get in on the giveaways that we're doing because we want you guys to win some of that cool stuff. Who knows? Maybe these guys will send me a few of these so I can get these, get these hopefully sent out to you guys. Or maybe we should do a giveaway. What do you guys think for this particular thing? We will see here in the future. Maybe I'll do like this, and maybe you get a blaster. I don't know. That would be cool, right? Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Thanks again, Fox fans.